All right, I wanted to quickly explain the HR diagram to you. You can kind of check your answers based on your picture that you took. But you should have seen something that looks like this. You should have seen this like flow from top left to bottom right, and it's kind of this like diagonal line um, with some spatterings of like some up here and then a couple down here. But you should have seen them kind of along this main sequence kind of format. When you're looking at it, if you're looking at this line that goes from, the top right to the bottom, this is your main sequence of stars. So this is your stars that are going from one step to the next. This is going up the top of your notes. So we have, yellow and then red dwarfs, and then as you're going across, okay? Our sun is about right here. Here's kind of a different look at it. With kind of some more I don't know what I'm talking about. With some more labels here, that's what I'm trying to say. You have your main sequence once again, and your main sequence stars, depending on what color they are, that's what they are. So like you have blue dwarfs, you have yellow dwarf, you have orange, you have red dwarf, and they kind of just go in that like uh, spectrum of the rainbow. And then up here you have your red giants, and then up here you have your red supergiants. So if you're looking at this, you can see that this is colder. So the temperature of the stars is colder. This is the hottest, and this is kind of a weird diagram because it kind of flip-flops. But we kind of say like, your stars start really hot and then they get colder and colder as you go. And so here, if you have really bright stars and really hot temperature, that's going to be up here. And that's kind of where they start on the main sequence. Really, really bright and kind of average and hot temperature is going to be here. Then you have kind of really cold but also really bright, so like really, I mean, cold is relative because it's still very hot to us, but compared to a star, really cold, really bright, those are your red supergiants. And then everything kind of falls in between. Here, your white dwarfs are not bright at all. They're barely bright, but they're very, very hot. So the temperature is really high, but then the brightness is really low. So hopefully that helps you understand a little more. You will need to know this information for your mastery check. So I just made an extra video to make sure that you understood what you should have been seeing in that diagram.